Well, now to the mum put into a paddy wagon after a Jetstar flight from hell. Nikki was booted off the plane in Alice Springs after a heated exchange with the captain. She'd been in Bangkok for a tummy tuck. She says she was suffering a panic attack and in pain, but was her onboard behaviour acceptable?
I feel sick, my body hurts. We are so exhausted.
It was the flight passengers were desperate to get off, but not like this.
He goes, you're going to be essentially kept in a watch room, which is essentially a cell.
So is Nikki a troublemaker? Was it a tummy tuck emergency, or did Jetstar overreact?
Took my son for a holiday, and then Michelle came down and we had some surgery done and some cosmetic surgery. I had a tummy tuck done.
It was all smooth sailing until Nikki hopped on board Jetstar flight JQ30 from Bangkok to Melbourne on Saturday. The flight was diverted to Alice Springs after a passenger suffered a suspected stroke. An electrical fault on the Dreamliner meant a second plane had to be flown in, leaving Nikki, along with 319 others, stuck on the tarmac for 7 hours.
The air conditioning was playing up. I can't even think of half of the stuff. There was no food. They were giving us little cups of water.
I bet you weren't the only frustrated passenger.
Apparently there was a gentleman that ran off the plane, completely ran off the plane before I got to the front.
So how on earth did you end up in a police paddy wagon?
I said, is there any way I can speak to the captain? And she said, she goes, oh, I wouldn't. So I said, I just want to talk. I said, I'm not a troublemaker.
Nikki claims the captain spoke abruptly to her.
And he's like, nah, he goes, I'm done. He goes, I'm going to make an example of you. You're getting arrested.
Police removed Nikki and her friend Michelle from the aircraft.
Someone in Alice Springs in the back of a divvy van would work.
They were then taken to the cop shop.
The sergeant came out and he goes, I've got some good news for you guys. You've been cleared.
So we're checking out of Alice Springs Hotel after a flight from hell. Absolute hell.
No doubt it was a stressful situation, but is it possible that you were out of line?
The only thing I can say is I may have pushed the questioning. At the end of the day, I'm suffering from a panic attack.
A flight from Bangkok to Melbourne should take 9 hours. By the time Nikki gets home, she'll have spent 43 hours in transit.
I've made an appointment with a doctor tonight to get probably some stronger antibiotics because we have missed over 24 hours of antibiotics. We will never travel with Jetstar again, ever.
What's the first thing you'll do when you arrive home?
I'm going to hug my kid. I just want to see my kid and my cats and my partner. Yeah, I just want to see my family.
And Jetstar says all customers on board have been offered a $200 voucher.